Start. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's second term in office comes at a time of great political and economic churn across the globe. Meeting these challenges became just a little bit easier with a phenomenal mandate that will ensure a stable and strong government for the next 5 years. Yet, even a dominant government can end up with a stint in power that's ordinary or worse. This is where Modi has been gifted a second opportunity by voters to chart a more purposeful course. The fresh mandate is not just for continuity. The emphatic nature of the NDA victory is a green signal from the electorate for Modi to bite the reform bullet. Various political and regional compulsions have driven the composition of the new Council of Ministers. But the dropping of 40% of the old ministers sends a warning signal of sorts to the new crop. While Arun Jaitley and Sushma Swaraj made an exit due to health reasons, it is notable that many non-performers and motor mouths have been axed. The big entrant to the cabinet this time is undoubtedly Amit Shah after an impressive run as BJP president. Shah must beef up internal security, especially in the aftermath of the Colombo blasts, and work with state governments to push police reforms which will improve general law and order. From top Mandarin to Mantri in South Block, S. Jaishankar is an inspired choice to be India's foreign minister. With his stints as ambassador to US and China, Jaishankar's strategic heft will be an asset for the PM amid a fluid and dynamic global situation with the US-China trade war and perhaps a looming Cold War transforming settled paradigms in international affairs. Foreign affairs has been the one breakthrough area for the Modi government in its previous avatar, but the ground is shifting fast. Unlike Shah or Jaishankar, Nirmala Sitharaman's transition from defense to finance will not enthuse economy watchers who would have preferred a performer like Piyush Goyal in this bellwether ministry. She assumes charge at a particularly difficult time when GDP growth has dipped to 5.8%, a 17-quarter low, and the bad loans pandemic has spread to NBFCs. Yet, with political backing from the PM, Sitharaman has an opportunity like Manmohan Singh in 1991 to unveil economic reforms that liberalize the land labor capital markets. She must also pursue disinvestment, simplify GST, ease credit flow to industries, reduce import tariffs, and leverage export opportunities thrown up by the US-China trade war. One only hopes she can seize the moment and utilize these opportunities decisively. Rather than centralizing power in the PMO, Modi must use his authority to delegate responsibilities and demand accountability. Given the vastness of India, it is unrealistic to expect Modi to single-handedly deliver the goods. Moreover, BJP has not been able to dispel perceptions of a paucity of talent, the existence of Urjit Patel and Arvind Subramaniam did send wrong signals. This is where Jaishankar's induction hits the right notes. Domain expertise offers answers to the critical challenges of our time, like doubling farm incomes and combating climate change. If paucity of talent is a problem, more lateral entrants such as Jaishankar must be brought in. The new government takes charge with opposition at its weakest. It should refrain from heavy-handed actions, bolster institutions like Supreme Court and CBI, and pursue harmonious relations with opposition parties and state governments. Restoring the Indian economy's mojo, lost somewhere in the early part of this decade, must be the abiding focus of this government. Success here will seal Modi's legacy in the annals of independent India. It's now or never. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's second term, where he came back with a massive majority, should be one where he seals his legacy and place in the history books by putting the Indian economy in a different orbit away from the third world space it currently occupies. Modi's first term was spent on political consolidation, which has been achieved by now. Going for blockbuster double-digit growth that makes India a preeminent power and ushers in Achhe Din for Indians is a worthy aim for the second term. Speaking for BJP ally Akali Dal Naresh Gujral, who also chairs the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce, has strongly advocated bold economic reforms for the government. As Gujral suggests, Margaret Thatcher transformed the UK economy from being the sick man of Europe to a ferociously competitive one through bold reforms. Modi can do the same for India. In which case, the current moment when the NDA government is set to enjoy a honeymoon period, Modi stands unchallenged and the opposition is in disarray, is the best time to act. India's economic reforms in 1991 focused on enhancing competition in the market for products by opening it up to the private sector. Full stop. Over.